Josephus said 250,000 lambs in one day. That is a lot of lambs. There were 2.5 million Jews in Israel for the feast. And so they had to kill 250,000 lambs in one day. If they had a quart each of blood, that is 62,500 gallons of blood. If you divide that by 55, that's equivalent to over 1,100 55-gallon barrels of blood. They'd be swimming in blood. Where did all that blood go? That is the question. Well, I'll tell you where it went. The temple was up on a hill. South would go down to the Hinnom Valley, which was also known as the Valley of Blood. Between the Temple Mount and the Mount of Olives is the Kidron Valley. The Tyropian Valley ran right behind the Temple Mount, but it's been filled up now. Okay, so think about this. They had what's called the dung gate, where all of the refuse would go. They had these great big sewer lines, so to speak, that would carry all the refuse down the South Hill into the Valley of Blood. And so I want you to think about this. If people were standing around, they would see this river. Underneath the Temple Mount, they had these gigantic cisterns that held 10,000 gallons of water, several of them. And all of that water, when they would kill the Passover lambs, the blood would flow underneath the altar, and it would flow into these channels, and they would release these gallons of water that would flush all that blood and water down the right side of the Temple Mount into the Valley of Blood, and you could see this river of blood and water flowing. So what is that telling you? At the same moment the blood and water was flowing from the son's side, a river of blood and water could be seen flowing from the Father's right side.